Mr. Tim Joyce.
An eloquent argument for National Socialism. So anyway, fucker is like, he's a Nazi. He just said it. He wants that Jew to be killed. He said that's what being National Socialist. Fuck him. I've even come north of Fullerton Avenue to hear anti-Semitic bullshit. I could be at Baba Reba right now. I had a map quest this place, for God's sake. There's a LaSalle Bank nearby. That's the only reason why anyone knew where it was. It's not even Wrigleyville. I'd like to thank all of you for coming out of your zip code for a night of comedy. My last night in show business, folks. It's gonna be fucking Amway from here on in. It's the wave of the future, you know, going door to door selling people cleaner that doesn't work. That's what the way it is. So, have you tried our Amway products? No, I live in fucking America. What's your problem? It's just great to be here and fill in the blank. I'm glad you're all out here. Good to know that if I send 150 emails, I can get 6 people. It's great.
No, really, it's really wonderful.
So fuck it. No, I'm really good at show business, I swear to God. I'm just gonna sell ham out of the back of my car. Drive around with ham, slices, want some ham? That's right, I'm ham boy. That's what I do now. Comedy's getting, what's a ham boy? I don't know, it sounds like something really dirty, but I don't think it is. Actually, it does sound racist. Well, I think he's talking about the black folk now. A ham boy. Can't be the Jewish man, he just wants him killed and they can't even eat the goddamn ham. I certainly, what, this guy is just, what is he, like a Klansman without a house? What's his fucking problem? Standing on stage. By the way, I really would like to thank Mrs. Johnson's 3rd grade for the background. Spare every expense. By the way, if there's a fire, we're protected. This is not a great white concert, folks. You're getting out here alive. No, really, why aren't I famous? I'll tell you the story about when I went to LA and my agent died. That was fun. Really hurts your career. His colon blew up and my career shot out his ass. That's pretty much the story. But no, but it's great to be here for all dozen of you. I really am just, this is so much better than a real show, but, I was up in Wisconsin last week doing shows, so it's great to be back in America, and, I found out something really great. You do not want to be a moving object. Last November I was there, and you don't want to be a moving object in the state of Wisconsin during the deer hunting season. I was driving along and every car next to me had something muddy, gutty, gory, and bloody lashed to its roof. And some of these weren't exactly big game animals. I was driving for 114 miles next to a Ford Fiesta with 2 gerbils strapped to it. And I'm not anti-hunting. I have a friend who is, and she said to me, "How can you possibly justify deer hunting?" And I said, well, you know, it's important to thin the herd. And she said, well, what about all those hunters who shoot themselves at each other? And I said, again, see, folks, in a smaller town, I gotta finish that joke. So I was driving along on Route 94, because I've actually bagged a few deer, you know, with my automobile, the way you really should do. So it gets the venison nice and tender. I was driving along on Route 94 when I got my 3. I was going 94 miles an hour because I drive whatever that fucking sign says. I was on 294 today, engine exploded. So I'm going through the town of Marshall, Michigan. I come over a hill. There are 3 deer standing right in the center of the highway. Here's the defense against my speeding car. Bring it on, dipshit. So I plow through all 3 deer. Before I can get the out of force the impact knocks my transmission completely off my car, so I sort of required me a tow truck. Therefore I got the privilege of meeting Earl, the tow truck driver whose eyeball goes 90 degrees in the wrong direction, who proceeds to ask me this Mensa application question. You gonna keep them deer? Yeah, Earl. I think I'll keep the 3 crushed up, fucked up deer. Of course, my apartment is slightly smaller than Michelle Kwan's vagina, but nothing would finish off the decor there like the mangled, festering corpse of Blitzen hanging over my fucking TV! So I stabbed Earl in the nuts. What? You people don't stab stupid folk in the nuts? You should. Folks, I've done comedy in 44 states. There's no shortage of stupid fuckers out there. Stab away. Stupid people are like Doritos. They're making more. Why are there so many stupid fuckers out there? Because they meet each other. At a bar nearby, a stupid fucker guy just met a stupid fucker girl. They'll drink till closing, then head off to some suburban stupid fucker trailer. Stupid fucker clothing will find, then stupid fucker sex will ensue. 9 months later, stupid fucker girl squeezes out a stupid fucker baby, which she drags over to Walmart so she can beat it in front of the rest of us. Stop the madness! Stab the balls! Yank and snip if you must. I am dead serious. Next time some chuckle fucker comes up to you in the middle of January, is it cold enough for you? No. You, however, are finally sterile enough for me. Go and sperm no more, my son. Now lead by example, damn it. I got me a vasectomy. Who the hell said why? Court order. Why do you have a vasectomy? I had a coupon. I get the old bag snipped, or I didn't get those 4 complimentary car washes. Man, get a vasectomy. It's no big deal. I was in and out there in 27 minutes. I got mine over at Sears. This is a Craftsman. Only drawback to the vasectomy, fellas, is that they make you shave your amusement park. Never do that. Fellas, there's a good reason why your gherkin is a lingering and a lurking beneath a thick Brillo pad mat of hair. Because without that Brillo pad, what you have is the ugliest thing on the goddamn planet. Boys, hairless, you look like something you yanked out of a frozen chicken. If you're lucky, it's a turkey. I'm packing Cornish hen. Why? Because my penis is extremely small, and there's the funny. Anyway. My doctor assures my wife and I that it can be reversed. He says in the future, if we do want to have kids, I can come back into his office, and while I'm there, another guy can fuck my wife. So, you know, really. Who says the healthcare system's not working? I'm Catholic. Any Catholics into his house? Yeah, the Savior reigns, man! His birthday was a couple weeks ago. You guys give him a good present? No, you selfish fucks. You bought stuff for yourself. Probably didn't even have a cake. Jesus Christ. Now, there's a guy who could probably throw a guilt trip at you if he really wanted to. Imagine trying to tell Jesus Christ about your car breaking down on the Dan Ryan, you know? Oh, so the car broke down, huh? Tough break. Yeah, what a cross you have to bear. Maybe it's the transmission. Oh yeah, you know, it kind of reminds me of like reminds me of that time when my dad had me carry my instrument of death up a mountain and had me nailed to it and die in front of all my friends and family. Yeah. But your problem's pretty fucking hard too. That's Jesus giving a guilt trip post. That's going to be on my children's album also. Also, everybody got quiet. What? Well, first of all, we're in the north side of Chicago. We're in the liberal area. I mean, it's like right now. Everybody look under your seat. This is such a liberal neighborhood. You've got a ticket underneath your seat for a free abortion. That's how. I know. You come for the comedy, you stay to get rid of the mistake. I mean, that's right. You know? People are like, is that really true? It would seem there's a liability problem with that. I mean, first of all, bless you. Nice to see you getting out of the iron lung for a night of entertainment. Went to Catholic school for 9 years, unsuccessfully, learned one thing, how to make nuns completely freaking psychotic. By doing this. Check this out, this is what they call a visual. I know, isn't it cool? I'm whirling my eyeballs in a perfect circle, folks. I'll show you in the bar if you can't see it clearly. But in and of itself, whirling your eyeballs in a perfect circle doesn't freak out 333 pounds of vicious nun. In order to really freak out the nun, I had to add the voice. Sister Mary Clara!
I am Beelzebub, Lord of Darkness.
You shall become my minion, or you will swim in the lake of fire.
Valedictorian. Very religious people, apparently. Like God can't defend himself from me and my little parade of dick jokes. Here's God spinning the earth. Oh, I think I'll put a mudslide in California. I think I'll put a tsunami over. What'd that little fucker at Fizz say about me? Hey, funny man, how'd you like your pecker on the back of your head? There you go. Yeah, limbo up to the urinal, funny man. You fucked with God. That's how God talks. He sounds suspiciously like Leo Gorcey from the Yeah, I'm God, goddammit, hey! Don't fuck with me, I'll make another universe, you little fuckers! That's what God sounded like in my beautiful neighborhood in South Buffalo. Yeah, we got Buffalo people in the house. I'm originally from Buffalo, which is what happens if you get on 94 and forget to stop at Canada. And, actually I'm the youngest of 8, that's Irish Catholic birth control. We don't do birth control. Birth control in my neighborhood was Father O'Malley running around yelling, "Stop humping each other for the love of Christ!" He doesn't need any of little feckers who look like the Lucky Charms box. Richard Murphy, you got 9 of them already. Let the boy put it up your arse for once. Girls, that's foolproof birth control. Have a baby that way? Don't raise it.
Come here, you little shit.
That's a poo-poo joke, folks. That's what they call an added value. I love me. Thank you. It's amazing. All of a sudden, it turned into the fucking Muppet Show, and we got like,
That's right, I can hear him. I know I can hear him. I got a bad seat, that's why.
it's time to tell the dick jokes. It's time to tell them right. It's time to freeze your ass off and fucking Fizz tonight. That's right, no global warming in here, folks. I'd like to thank you for coming to the Comedy Meat Locker. I don't want to say it's cold in here, but it's going to take them 3 days to thaw out Carbone. The 9 of you who saw the movie, go around and explain what it's about. And the rest of you, what, you read USA Yesterday? How fucking far north did I go? No, I mentioned I'm a liberal. I guess like that. They overturned the Texas sodomy laws a few years ago. That's what I love about the conservatives. Conservatives are smart people. Thanks for the fucking president. He's doing a good job. But when they overturned the Texas sodomy laws, and frankly, can you have sodomy without overturning something? Antonin Scalia, the psychotic right-wing guy, said, "Oh, now that sodomy's okay, what's next? Bestiality?" I know. Who the fuck makes that jump? You know, I've been lucky enough to actually have some anal sex even on the giving end, and I can tell you that, Right afterwards, I didn't think, you know, next the dog. And I also got other news for you. The guys who want to fuck their dog aren't waiting for the Supreme Court to say it's okay. They're on top of Prince as we speak. Ruth Bader Ginsburg called. All right, I'm going to bone the cat. What a banner day this is for me. The animal rights people hate me now. I'm going to be coming out with a new line of clothing. Because any animal rights people here? Any animal rights people in his house? Fuck them. Most animals are pricks. Have you ever seen a cow do anything nice for you? No, they don't. When my parents died, not one animal wrote me a sympathy card. Selfish fucks. But a friend of mine sells cosmetics because she, didn't finish college, and she wanted to sell me some cosmetics, and she said, "These are really good. They're not tested on animals." Well, how do you know they work? I'll tell you what, unless it's been shot out of an air cannon into a squirrel's eyeball, I'm not buying your face cream. And that's why I'm coming up with my new Lucky the One-Eyed Squirrel t-shirts. They say animal tested, so you know they work. Am I suddenly a substitute teacher? Because you've broken up into a small fucking discussion group. Don't make me come down there. I'll spank you like a naughty schoolgirl. Really? Who wants to see me spank her? The drunken mob has spoken. You come for the comedy, you stay for the sexual assault. Third degree. I've done it, I know. Really? You seriously let me spank you? What'd you say? Oh my God. It's CNC, the drunk girl says. Shh. The drunk girl says, "No, I ain't one." The drunk girl says, "You're a small." I work downtown. When can we go? It's just good to see the riff program didn't make it everywhere. I'm married. Any married people in the house? How many of you consider English one of your top 9 languages? I swear to God. Every time you fuckers have been asked a question, it's been like, I didn't get paid to fuck. They got me for $5, I'm not talking. Last time I talked, I did 5 down in Joliet. Fuck this noise. I was just the driver. As of March of 2008, I will have been married for... Hey, now Missy. Where'd you learn to whisper? In a fucking helicopter? Listen to you. Get a throat transplant with a trombone? What the fuck?
You don't have to just use that little climb with a tracheotomy.
You can have a trombone! I'm 1 foot from the stage. Think I'll talk in a full fucking voice? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go and annoy people in the emergency room.
Hey, what you doing? Replacing something that got torn out of him? Huh? Hey, do you mind if I poke you while you do surgery? And yet if I kill you, I'm the murderer. Justice. Yeah, right. There's a homeless guy in my neighborhood. Who'd have thought? I live up near Ravenswood and Lawrence. Yeah, I should tell you where I live. I should tell you exactly where I live so you can follow me home and knife me.
I was at 1901 West Ainsley, just actually, if you just punch out the window, you can open it up and go right up. And I fell asleep about 3 in the morning, so if you want, you can sodomize me with a monkey wrench and just beat me to death with it when you're done. Hell, my wife's on a business trip. Nobody will fucking know you did it. It's the perfect crime, and I'm the perfect victim. I'm the world's worst criminal. Give you my money. Okay, a third of you left. That's a bad thing. If you're ever a thief, don't say give you my money. Say that's the transaction backwards. It's a good crowd, but it's not that many people. I can explain every goddamn joke, folks. Really. There's an arc. In this case, this arc has a bunch of animals in it. But anyway. But there's this homeless guy in my neighborhood. I give him $1 every day. He has a sign. It says, homeless Vietnam vet, please help. And I give him the $1 even though that sign is a lie. Because the transaction is not, please help, homeless Vietnam vet. It is, pay me or I'll touch you. Because this guy is covered with the sort of effluents combined with carcinogens combined with monkey snot that could actually, seriously, make a toilet explode at 500 feet. It's really terrible. And I was giving him the $1 today, and I was thinking to myself, Tim, and that's what I do when I think to myself, I call myself by my first name. I don't use Timothy, I've gotten informal with myself. If I was Spanish, I'd call myself Tu. It's another language, I know, I'm sorry. It's an American audience. I got a terrible feeling I am doing Channel 11 material to a Channel 50 audience right now. Svengali would have talked about his car by now. Svengoolie, I didn't grow up here. I didn't, I just moved here. Because I love Buffalo, there's just no jobs there. There's snow, 115 feet of it right now. It's really, it's like, although I didn't know what fucking cold was till I came here. Walking out and hearing this noise as your snot freezes, I did not know about that. I was running a couple of weeks ago, it was like 9 degrees, I came in, my cock was an innie. It was like, wow, I'm literally fucking myself. And in answer to the question you're all thinking of, I can't fuck myself, then why would I go somewhere to do it? Your question makes no sense. But I'm looking at my homeless Vietnam guy, yeah, because he's mine. I bought him. Don't pay retail, you can Jew him down. You're like upset. People aren't upset that I'm joking about buying a homeless guy. It's like, he said Jew him down. He is anti-Semitic. He probably caused the Holocaust. He looks like the type. He's like Eichmann in a hockey jersey. But he's got that homeless Vietnam vet, please help, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I don't mean to be a dick. It just seems to happen. But, you know, maybe if you guys won the war, you wouldn't be homeless. Hey, you never see a guy saying World War II vet, please help. Why? Because those fuckers brought the trophy home. Homes are for closers. And if you fought in Korea, you can rent. Started the 30th parallel, ended there. It was a tie. What is this history you speak of, my boy? I'm from a distant part of the city where there are no Starbucks. Would you say there is land outside of Wrigleyville? For on my map it shows only dragons and fire. You speak to us of a Burger King? How did one man come to hold such power? Ages ago, I started my bit about being married, and then, you know, a apparently, like, there was a game of whack-a-mole going on here, and I got distracted. It's just, it's great when the L-Dopa kicks in. All of a sudden, everybody's fucking talking. Oh, is we getting a drink? Please remember to buy the drinks, and remember to tip your waitstaff. We got our bartender right out of rehab. She's doing a great job. You know, you think it's funny to snort Freon, but it hooks you. Oh, like I'm the only guy who ever cut open the back of his refrigerator, killed his family, and snorted all the Freon. Oh, like I'm the only guy who ever admitted to killing his whole family in front of a group of people while on tape. Never heard of Dahmer. I like this light, by the way. I do feel like I'm about to be executed. It's just like my dream, only I'm not naked. Neither are you, so it's not like anybody's dream. You don't want to see me naked, I swear to God. I got more fucking back hair than anybody on the planet. I look like, seriously, I look like, you ever see the Snuggle Bear? I look like him after a binge. I can make your clothes soft, but I'd much rather touch you. I haven't been on TV in ages. Fucking Bonaducci gets more work than me. I was thinking about that, you know, because the global warming's happening, which is good, because I fucking hate polar bears. Lousy sons of bitches. Killed my dad. In Vietnam. When he was homeless. People are like, is any of this true? This man is just endless non-veracity. That was irony. That's the word you missed on the SAT. The times you don't have a harpoon. Waiter, gun please. Oh, just one bullet. I'll be killing myself tonight. Had a great visit with my shrink today. She said something besides the usual, put that down, that's expensive. My shrink says she doesn't know if I'm a pessimist or an optimist because to me that glass is half full of something I don't like. It's amazing, I just stand here and wait. It's really wonderful. It's like being in unemployment again, except for, you know, this time the check is smaller. I'd like to thank gravity for keeping us from flying right off the fucking planet. But I don't think you can just thank a force of nature. Except that man last night. Hey, Bernoulli, love your principal, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that whole section right there killed him at Princeton. So I'm on Zoloft. You know what's really weird is I actually, when they put me on my dose, they always ask me the same question, which is, how large an object can you put in your head without passing out or snapping your neck? That's the size of pill you need. 200 milligrams a day. Fucking nothing. Except make my pecker limp. It's another Zoloft success story. It makes my dick limp, but at least I'm not depressed about that. Side effect my ass. I started using Zoloft, I gained 38 pounds in 11 minutes, my dick stopped working. I have the two best reasons a man has to kill himself. But Zoloft works just well enough, I don't have the balls to follow through. Shit, there's hope. Like I get rolling here because I left the car running, and when you fuckers believe stuff, it's so great.
that's just dumb. Gasoline is like $3.29 a gallon, even over at the Speedway. You leave the car run, that's just stupid. I don't like this man. I'm coming back tomorrow when there's no show and sitting in the room empty. I'm disapproving. Still better than the guy who left his car running.
That's the way every man sounds to me. Every woman sounds like that to me. If you like different voices, you came to the wrong fucking show. It's solipsism, man. I just basically, that's the two voices I hear. You know, so this is my imitation of Margaret Thatcher talking to, I don't know, Charlemagne.
Hello, I'm Charlemagne.
And I'm Margaret Thatcher. That's the craft meeting the art, folks. Why am I famous? I swear to God. I do swear to God. Damn you. You guys, I love how super. He's a God. Even Judy Blume never did that. She wrote Heather Has Two Mommies. She wrote the follow-up book too. Heather's dad was a turkey baster. Lesbians can't procreate, folks. I hate to fucking break it to you. They can adopt, they can abduct, they can do whatever they want. They cannot procreate. They're very like it. Listen, I'll take shit I know for 1,000, Alex. Oh, Lord. What's this? No, don't shush. I swear to God, it's really, it's like, you know, it's like standing in front of a train wreck saying, get back on the track.
No, see, you're a train. You're supposed to be on the track, not rolling down the culvert, burning everybody.
Like I'm the only one who's ever been to a train wreck. No, what'd you say? Because I swear to God, I could hear like 2/3 of it. It was like,
it's my pen, this is important here.
it's like, you know, I cut out the consonants and passed the savings along to you. Why am I famous? I'm such a cock. I gotta get going here pretty soon. I hope you did all have a good Christmas. When I was a child, I had a great Christmas. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. The blowjob put me in therapy, but I didn't see Mommy kissing Santa Claus. That was cute, but you know, what was terrible was I also saw Dad felching the Easter Bunny. That was horrible. And you don't want to know what happened on Arbor Day. It was just a nightmare. Arbor Day's about trees. As a druid, I disapprove of that joke. You're mocking my God. How can I summon the big apples over you? I don't know what that meant either. I'd like to stay all night and apparently have. First of all, before I go, I'd like to thank you all who've been in the audience. Second of all, as I like to say near the end of every show, sorry. I do collect money for charity after the show. And this is not a joke, I'm going to drop the goofball bullshit. There are a lot of homeless people in this country, a lot in Chicago, a lot of homeless mothers in Chicago who can't afford basic necessities like, you know, vibrators or dildos. And for that reason, I started Toys for Twats. And, how dare you judge me at this point? Like I just became distasteful now.
It was nice until then. Why do you have to say twat? That's a terrible word.
Why, nobody here has a vibrator? I don't. I just have somebody with multiple sclerosis do my zipper. Taunts and catcalls serve only to encourage me, folks. Well, here's mine. A couple of years ago, I went to Nashville where they loved me. They thought I was offensive in Nashville. Who'd have thought? First thing I said on stage in Nashville was the stupidest thing I've ever said in front of other people. I said, hey, well, I'm here in the country music capital of the entire world. What are my chances of porking Minnie Pearl? Some of you younger folk need an explanation here. Minnie Pearl was a comedic genius with the Grand Ole Opry and the television show Hee Haw. She used to walk into a room and yell, howdy! And she had a price tag hanging off her hat. And also, she was from Nashville, and also she had died 4 days before I made that joke on stage in her hometown of Nashville, Tennessee. That's a little fact I found out from a fellow I got to know as Helpful Cowboy. She's dead, you Yankee faggot! I had no comeback. So I said, well, I guess her gravestone says howdy. Pretty much a police escort to the airport from there. I got on the plane where they gave us Mexican food for dinner. I got idea, Mexican food in a sealed steel tube at 38,000 feet. 26 minutes after dinner, we're hurtling through an unfriendly sky, filled with each other's flatulence. And I started thinking to myself, if this happens to Mexicans every night, it explains why their dogs are tiny, hairless, and look so frightened all the time. It's not racist, it's a fart joke, okay? Like I'm the only one who has that particular problem? I'm the one. They used to call it Beano, now it's just called Timbo. So getting on the airplane, he said, hammering through to the final joke. And the stewardess, oh God, you can't call them stewardesses, you can't call them flight attendants. The proper term for a woman who works on an airplane is right, sky pixie. So get on the plane. And the sky pixie does the speech. In the unlikely event of a cabin depressurization, the oxygen mask will fall from the ceiling. And I think to myself, you know, this is so goddamn unlikely. Why are we bringing it up? Man, I'm going to bed with my wife every night and say, honey, in the unlikely event that I cannot maintain my boner, our television remote control will fall from the ceiling. Hey everybody, that's my set. Thank you.